Her husband Sean zips by carrying 3-year-old Liam. Tight-lipped, Sean mumbles a hello, or is it a goodbye? I can't tell either way. The door slams shut, making the house rattle. Turning to face Maya, I try to conceal my stunned expression. What was that about? Sean's mad at me again, about God knows what. He's going to his brother's house, as usual. Sometimes I wonder why he ever got married when he's still so attached to his family. Sure, family is great, but he uses them as an escape from me and from our home. My stance deflates. That's sad. Very sad. She stands straight and tugs down on her slim-fitting tank top, accentuating her strong yet feminine shape. You're sweating. Right before you came, I finished a quick workout and listened to an audiobook on. Aiming to finish her sentence, I blurt, on emotional intelligence and psychological behaviors? On astronomy, she corrects. My hands flutter to wave off the difference. Close enough. I was getting ready to massage my scalp with essential oils. I follow her into the living room. Maya, I wish I worked out as much as you do. You have an incredible body. Thanks. I work out because it's therapeutic, and my mind would be a mess if I didn't release my stress onto a boxing bag. Maya's shoulders hunch. I get it. You're under a lot of stress. Marriage is tough. Family is a big responsibility. You want me to massage your scalp? Thought you'd never ask. Maya runs into the kitchen and reemerges with a chair and a bowl of warm castor oil blend. She sets the chair in front of the mirror, placing the bowl on the end table, and sits with her usual perfect upright posture. Sitting behind the chair, we both face the mirror, and I assess my unruly hair situation. I don't understand why we grow our hair long. You've got great hair. Maya smiles at me in the mirror. You just need to take care of it better. Well, I'm in a relationship with my untamed hair. How on earth I get compliments on it, I'll never know. I could barely figure out whether it wants to be curly or straight. Rolling out of bed and merely brushing my hair would be low maintenance heaven. Men are lucky. They don't have to fuss with any of that. It's more like we are lucky. We get to wear our hair like different costumes, and our personalities change with whatever style we choose. It's marvelous. One personality is plenty, thank you very much. I prep her for the scalp massage by dividing her hair into 4 parts. She overdramatically sounds out. Get out of here with your sound effects, I barely touched you. Together we continue laughing until it becomes a silent laugh and our eyes water. Maya wipes her tears. Don't get me started on how good it feels when someone puts their hands on you. Human touch can be so sensual. Don't blame me if I get too excited. Trust me, I get it. No love life over here either. The thick castor oil is difficult to work with, so I have to apply more pressure and accidentally pull her hair. A useless man, Maya laughs and cries a little at the same time. You know, I don't understand how Sean can resist putting his hands all over you, I say while plucking and tapping her scalp in rapid sequence, each time making Maya jump a little in her chair. The best massages are from Thailand. I run into the bathroom, pull open the second drawer and grab a hair tie. Back in front of the mirror, I twist all her hair up into a bun. I always enjoy learning about your time in Thailand. The aroma of boiling cinnamon sticks wafts in the kitchen. I wrap the hair tie around the bun. Look, I'll keep learning as long as you keep cooking. Deal? Deal. The menu is lentil soup for starters and then salmon with sauteed veggies. And herbal cinnamon tea for later, Maya announces as she gets out of the chair. Lots of people ruin that soup by jazzing up the lentils with veggies or herbs, not you, and that's why I love the way you make it. And I love the way you talk. You use such formal words and phrases. It's super charming. For as long as I can remember, someone has always teased me about the way I talk. Some call it stilted, others call it eloquent, but I can't help it. I don't know how to talk any other way. Well, it's part of your wonderful uniqueness. The door pushes open and a scream Liam rushes past. Sean follows closely behind. Maya runs over to them. What happened? Let me see. The car door closed on his fingers. Oh no, I gasp and dash over to the freezer. In the bottom drawer, I find a frozen bag of peas and hand it to Maya, who's trying to calm her baby boy. This is going to sting, baby, but it will make you feel better. It'll take away the swelling. No, I don't like it, Mama. With his little face covered in tears and snot, Liam squirms. In a single sharp move, Sean lifts Liam, breaking away from the trio. He doesn't want it, and hovering over him, smothering it, is making it worse. Come on, son. Sean strides to the bathroom and turns on the faucet, holding Liam's fingers under the cold water, and Liam cries, turns into heavy, breathy whimpers. After a moment, Maya follows, but the sound of a click stops her. Sean has locked the bathroom door. Liam's sobs have completely subsided. Maya wraps her hands around the doorknob and then releases it. Instead, she stands on her toes, reaching for the key hidden in the crown molding above the door. Got it, she whispers. Before she puts the key in, the doorknob rotates and clicks open. Liam's eyes shimmer. All better, he says. Let me see. You heard him. He's better. Sean answers before they leave the house. Once again, he lets the door swing shut, causing the house to echo. Maya cups her entire face. Maya, I murmur, don't let him get to you. He would have found a way to blame you either way. If you do nothing, he'll say you're careless. If you do too much, you're smothering. And if you were with Liam when the door closed on his fingers, then Sean would have said you're being negligent. You know who you are. Saddened to see the pain and look in her eyes, I reach out and hold her hand. Why don't you leave him? She pauses and once more pushes her palms into her cheeks like she's wiping away the insults, the enmity, the belligerence. Not so easy. He's threatened to take Liam away if I leave him. He could say whatever he wants, but it doesn't make it true. I can't risk that, she breathes out. Come on, let's wash up and check on dinner. While all I want to do is get her far away from Sean, I respect her emotional state. In the kitchen, I hover nearby as she stirs the heavy pot. I've watched her make lentil soup a few times. She boils lentils in water and garnishes them with salt, pepper, and cumin. When she cooks, she tells me the best spices are from India and less is more. Except for the cumin, which helps cancel gas properties associated with lentils and beans. She imitates my voice with super formal words. Although I worry about her, I laugh at her trick of the trade. You've traveled around the world and you come back with how to cancel gas? Well, my stomach thanks you. We explode in laughter, which is always better than exploding in gas. As I set the table with the large bowls and soup spoons, Maya finds solace while she continues with the cooking lesson. Let it simmer for about an hour. Partially close the lid to let out some steam. The lentils will get thick and creamy, just the way you like it. I return to stand beside her and taunt. Poor Maya. You believe I'm learning how to cook if I just watch you make it. She tries to hold a straight face, but her pinched dimples reveal her laugh. At least I could add the lid trick to my limited cooking arsenal, I guess. I tap at the lid with a fingernail. You're right, there's no sense in learning how to cook if you don't enjoy it. Whatever you do, don't follow in my footsteps. I gave up on my traveling career, and for what? I'm a woman unhappily married to an ungrateful man. She's not joking anymore. I lean forward and hold her hand. Hey, what's really going on with you two? She lets out a sigh. Let's talk about it later, but for now, let's eat. My eyes give her the look of tell me now. But I insist. She sets the beat. After dinner, okay? I sigh. I don't want to wait, but okay. Throughout dinner, I'm still concerned about her. After we clean up the table and wipe down the counters, we settle in the living room with some tea, since neither of us is a big drinker. Leaning forward on the couch, I study how she's slumped a bit in the chair and ask, do you feel like talking about it now? Nothing to tell. It's the same bull, just another day. She pours more tea into both of our cups and talks for a few minutes. Their disputes are trivial. Maya and Sean are the two least compatible people, and it's toxic for everyone, especially their child. It's a mystery why they stay together. Actually, there is something, she confides, and the teacup shakes in her hand. What is it? I take the cup out of her hand and place it on the coffee table. She fiddles with the teaspoon. Don't judge me. Never. You could tell me anything. My baby boy doesn't like me anymore. Maya's deep set eyes sink in further as she unloads her burden. My heart aches and absorbs for her pain. Before moving closer to her, I reach for the tissue box. Why would you say something like that? It's true, she says, her brown eyes swelling with sorrow. Liam likes his dad more than me. You saw it for yourself. He flinched when I got close to him. He flinched because he didn't like the ice-cold bag of peas. Not because he doesn't like you. I offer a bit of comfort, which feels like the obvious answer. Liam loves you too. Of course. You're projecting Sean onto Liam. Children are not like that. They love their parents unconditionally. I say this, but I'm not sure it's 100% true because I don't really love my father that way. She takes another sip and pulls herself upright. She's always cognizant of maintaining proper form with her shoulders pulled back and an engaged core. Maybe she'd feel better if she just let herself be a little more free. Seeing Maya in an unhealthy relationship she's too scared to leave fills me with a similar fear, stemming from my parents' relationship. I'm worried I'll end up like my mom, like Maya, with someone like Sean. Listen, if you ever decide to leave him, or if you ever need someone to lean on, I'm here for you every step of the way. You deserve so much better than what you're getting from Sean. No one should feel trapped or helpless in a relationship. I raise my voice a notch. But you're not alone in this, and if it comes down to it, we could look for a counselor, a lawyer, whatever you need to feel safe and heard. We could start planning and figuring this out together. Emily, I appreciate you saying all of this. I do. But it's not that easy. There's so much more at stake here. Maybe one day, when I'm ready, I might take you up on your offer. She reaches into her pocket for a small folded piece of paper, tearing it up and letting the tiny pieces fall onto her saucer. What's that? I was at the cemetery today and made small talk with an attractive man there, and before I left, he gave me his phone number. My brows wrinkle. What were you doing at the cemetery? She gives me an easy nod. I was paying my respect to those before us, of course. You've never done that? Both my hands thump against the couch. Nope, never. And seriously, someone hit on you at the graveyard? Her fingertips lightly tap together on one hand. The energy there is so peaceful. Next time I go, you're coming with me. I blink at her. You'll see for yourself. As for the guy, he was sweet. Lonely. Anyway, I don't want Sean to see it and get the wrong idea. The last thing I need right now. Until I find a solution, I want a healthy environment for both Liam and myself. You're so optimistic. I love you for it. I give her a smile, but my face falls flat. Let me guess. Your mom wants you to marry someone who sells necklaces out of a van? Ha! No, but that's the sort of thing I was thinking. It's ridiculous my mom expects any man would be good enough. It wouldn't matter if he's homeless, lives in another country, employed, caring, or into BDSM. And it won't matter what he sells out of a van, I joke. If it were up to her, you would have been married with babies 5 years ago. I nearly choke on my tea. Could you imagine? I know you're close to your mom, so it's hard to hear her desperation. I like her more than my own mother. And we both know she means well, but she's stuck in a mentality of you shall get married. As much as I like to think my mom has come a long way in her thinking, she's like a hard-wired robot. It's sad. What's your deal? I'd pay anything to know what her real motives. Your mom's worried if anything happens to her that you will be alone without a family. Next time she calls you at work and tries to set you up with someone, just get off the phone politely, because that's your style, and then ignore her advice. I sprawl against the sofa. After seeing how awful my dad was to my mom, I don't trust my relationship radar. It's so low that it's probably broken. I've seen so many dysfunctional relationships. I'm scared I'll end up in one. Maybe mom's right. I shouldn't be alone or assume most men are like my dad. Whatever you do, don't pick the wrong one like I did, okay?